No, don't. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh god. Oh god. Wait. Ah. 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 Okay, I guess that's fine. Cool. I got my mixed berry. Oh, dang it. Sprite could use a... Oh, I know the one. Where is it? I can't find. Yeah.
Oh, hello!
I wonder, is the music too loud? I actually don't know.
Wow.
Oh, the output. Oh, yeah. No, the output looks... I could also... Wait a minute. So this... I could also... Wait. I am such a dingus. Okay, let's see. This is good. Let's see. Let's see. Ah, man, I shouldn't have put like... I see, okay. I need to wait, I need my glovey. Where's my glove? There's my glove. I need to wait. God, I need to think. I don't know. Oh my god. The hard part about, like, making these little sprites is that I don't really think about what I need until, like, I'm editing a video and, like, I need it in that moment. Let's get that background in. I need a white. I need something to work on instead of the squares. A little too little, I guess. How do I... Let's see. How did I do this the first time? Woo, 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 woo. Whoa, why does it go down? What? Oh, is it like trying to get in line with... Huh. That's funny. Okay, no, so, okay. So, then this... Oh, this is weird looking. Shoot.
Yeehaw, how is everyone?
Oh god, that's so strange to look at. Well, now I don't know how to, like, actually... I don't know how to do this kind of thing on my own, I'll be real. Hence why I always, like, try to have, like, a little video, like, to sort of, like, talk against or talk with, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But right now I'm just kind of listening to Starfy music, as I always do. Let's see, how do I have the arm, like, okay. It's a really good hand. I'm gonna boop, and then put it up. Yeah. And this one, I think, needs to be... No, this one needs to be... Wait. Yeah. Yeah, this definitely looks a little broken right now, actually. Oh, yeah. That looks broken. Let's see. Let's get in the... Oh, thank you so much, Craydilly. I certainly try to do... I don't know. It's very funny to me how, I don't know. I just kind of ended up in this position just by doing things that I normally do. Which is yapping about fictional characters. And I've been doing that since I was in middle school. Well, actually, no, I've been doing that even longer, frankly. I wonder... Let's see. What? Yeah. Let's see. Wow. Man, one of the videos that I reacted to last time is like, I don't know, part of it I'm just like, I don't know, I can't speak. Happy Easter, yeah. Happy Egg Day. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know, and genuinely, I don't even really know what I'm doing. I could be making sprites, I could play a video game. I could, I could... Do you ever upload your reacts? My reacts? My reacts. Explain to me, like, what do you mean by, like, my reacts? Do you mean, like, reacting to, like, things that, like, reacting to videos I react to, like, on stream? Cause on YouTube, the VODs are like, just on YouTube and stuff. And I did, if I can change it. What? Nope. Oh no, where'd I go? Ah, wah! Ah! No, not starting soon, not browser source. Let's see, what am I looking at? No, that's Genshin Impact. I did make, like, just a little YouTube short thing of, one of the things.
They just look at it
like
as
this.
something like cool and pop and fun and a good way to get the attraction of the huzz. Yes, I did die a little inside saying that out loud. And you know what? I'm thinking about all this.
Wait, no, so my favorite thing about this, is, like, the resurgence, or my number one hater, Garchomp Johnson, who, like, fucked up their comment and, like, just wrote a second one, and it's so just like the huzz is more important than feminism. Like, I don't know, I feel so many things for Garchomp Johnson. He's an enigma to me. Yeah, I have thought about doing more, like, the huzz. Yeah, okay, well, here's the rest of the clip. Whoa, what was that, actually? Wait a minute.
And fun, and a good way to get the attraction of the huzz. Yes, I did.
And, like, in that moment, you can hear my brain, like, connecting, like, does huzz mean, like, husband or whatever? And then... Is he saying that women are getting into anime to get the attention of men? I'm done with this, actually. Okay, no, we're done. We're done. Fuck that. That's... Oh my god, no. That's just actually just straight up misogynistic. Yeah.
They just look at it as something...
Oh, hi, Faf. Yeah. It was just me thinking hard. God, I hate YouTube Shorts. They're so intimidating to me. But when I do them, they're goodies. I think. I hope so. I don't know. And I also got, wait, I should switch back. You didn't see that. Hi, Happy Easter. I love editing shorts. Dude, I don't know. It intimidates me for some reason. And that's really annoying. I think maybe because, like, I put so much... I think it's because, like, they have such a specific sort of, like, format and flow to them that is very, like, not congruous with the way I edit things, especially considering you clipped it. Thank you. There was this another bit from that stream. Oh, hi, baby girl. There was this, like, the other bit from the stream that I think is, like, a good clipping material. 6th grade. Shut up. shut up me. Wait, now I have to switch it back. Why? Where is it? Where? Why? Where was it? Because it was in the gushing over magical girls bit where, like, this dude's like, oh yeah, it's weird to get upset at basic male heterosexual urges, and I, like, get up and I go scream into my pillow, and I'm like, dude, it's because they're 14. And somebody actually left, like, a very lengthy comment on this, like an incredibly lengthy comment that was, like, intensely critical of me, and I'm like, oh, okay. So, like, I read it, and I read it, like, multiple times over because I saw it when I woke up in the morning, and I'm like, and so I responded, and I hope my response, is valuable. I hope it's, you know, because it's like, I don't know, this person says a lot of different things, and it's a little, like, I don't quite understand what they're saying, but, like, I do at the same time. And I don't know. It's Cake, how do you have haters? Oh, that's because I'm a woman on the internet. That seems to tick a lot of people off. Wait, what the fuck? How are there 11 people here? I'm a woman on the internet who has opinions on anime, and I get called a tourist. Which is the funniest thing about, like, calling me a tourist because of, like, my magical girl video is because, like, I'm not saying anything bad about literally anything in that video. All I said in that video was, like, we're having an anime Easter. I mean, yeah, sure. All I said in, like, my magical girl video is, like, hey, maybe if the only shows you've watched are Sailor Moon and Madoka Magica, don't make broad statements about the entire genre. Like, that's all that I said. I talked about so much history and so much, like, everything about the magical girl genre. Tourist means nothing anymore because tourists started using it. Yeah, the tourists being, like, weird right-wing pundits who use pop culture to try and get people to believe their shit arguments. Okay, I know that fake fans exist and I can't stand them, but the difference between a tourist and an actual fan is that you actually consume the media that you talk about. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I reacted to Joey Anime Man's video about it, and he was really dumb. Like, exceedingly close-minded and stupid, and just kind of like, I was into it first. I liked it first. And it's like, cool. Now, I think it's how you present your distaste for certain topics. You being a woman isn't a bad thing to me. I mean, it's like, well, but in that case, it's like, what does it mean, my distaste for certain topics? Like, that's something that doesn't mean anything unless it's, like, clarified, you know? For instance, if I say, like, here's the thing. I think, if I say, like, I have a distaste for fan service in anime, it's just, like, people will call me a tourist because, oh, how dare you? And it's like, okay, here's what I mean by that. When I say I don't like fan service in anime, there is a degree to which I understand that it is part of the culture and just kind of a factor of the experience. Yes. However, I do believe that there are different levels to it, and of which, like, criticizing everything nothing is above criticism, and therefore, if I want to say, hey, I really, really do like this show, but I think it's a little weird how constantly the teenage characters are naked or whatever. Like, I'm not saying anything bad or wrong or weird. It's just, like, you know? But a lot of people feel attacked by that, saying, like, you just don't understand it's a cultural difference and da-da-da-da-da, and it's like, hey, buddy. And I'm not directing any of this at, like, you specifically, Ice the Porcupine. I'm just saying that's how often it comes off. That, like, how when I criticize something, and I say this because I got, like, yeah, they say stuff like men were here first as anime bros didn't turn hating women and minorities into a personality trait. Yeah, it is deeply sad how kind of easily, like, anime fandom got co-opted into right-wing bullshit. But anyway, it's like, I don't know. It's insane how I got first-hand experience of, like, being a woman in nerd spaces at, like, at college. 'Cause genuinely, I think I made, like, a benign, and I do admit I was still obnoxious because I was right out of high school. Of course I was. But I was still a little obnoxious, but I made, like, a benign joke about, like, oh, haha, all the men in this fantasy thing are wearing full armor and the women are in, like, chainmail bikini. And this dude got, like, mad at me for saying that. And it's like, look, man, what's your deal? It's, like, there is, in fact, a time and place for sexualization. I just think, and I don't know, it's just, like, it's a weird dichotomy, and it's one that is just kind of interesting to me. Just the way that people get so defensive, I think is the best word. Because if you say to an anime fan, hey, if you say to certain kinds of anime fans, if you say, hey, I think it's weird how these, like, child teenager characters are constantly, like, sexualized or put in, like risque outfits and stuff, then they get all defensive and they're saying, well, you just don't understand it. You don't understand the culture, the deeper meaning and stuff. And it's like, well, I understand that this is a fictional character that was written by, in most instances, like, an adult man. And even then, like, that statement has no, like, defensive and territorial, true. Like, saying, I think it's weird this fictional teenage girl is written and drawn this way, like, that is not an accusation at all to anyone involved. Like, it's not calling the author, like, a predator. It's just saying, hey, this is weird, and I think we as a community and society should, like, think about why we portray teenage girls in this manner. But instead, like, a lot of people take it as, ugh, you're attacking my hobby. And it's like, hey, buddy, it's my hobby too. Like, what's the deal? Why are you getting so uppity? I'm chill. I'm fine. Like, what's your deal? Oh, Jesus Christ. Especially when it comes to, like, lolly shit. And I don't know. That was also another reason why I kind of disliked, I stopped liking Joey Anime Man, because he is so defensive of that. And it's like, I'm not saying you're a bad person. I say that I'm, like, as in, like, broadly, because obviously I've never had a fucking conversation with Joey Anime Man. But it's like, God, these fingers are getting worse the more I fiddle with them. It makes more sense when you look at situations like what happened to the author of Rurouni Kenshin and how other big mangakas defended him. Yes, exactly. It's just, I don't know. It feels like a lot, despite how introspective anime often is, and how, like, deep and compelling the storytelling and writing can be, it's so odd how a lot of anime fans just flat out refuse introspection and flat out refuse to engage with, like, any challenging ideas outside of the ones they deem acceptable. And this is, this is something that I was trying to think of how to say beforehand when talking about, say, like, gushing over magical girls and stuff. But, like, I don't know, like, sexuality in teenagers is, like, a fraught thing. Because while teenagers are, in fact, sexual beings, like, they are still also children. And as such, like, adults can't really... I don't know, I'm going off on some kind of tangent. And as such, like, it's deeply inappropriate for an adult to get engaged with a teenager at a sexual level. That's the discussion you walked into. Yeah, video games have the issue too. But so when discussing, like, teenage sexuality, there is a line between honest, like, introspection and then exploitation. And every individual has that line somewhere different than the next person. So, for instance, Dandadan has, like, a lot of sexual, like, undertones and just straight up overtones. And I feel like it is done beautifully. I love Dandadan so much. It is so fun. And it kind of... somebody on Tumblr was saying, oh, I wish that it took place in college. And I was like, that's fair, but also I feel like you just want a fundamentally different story. Because the reason Dandadan takes place in high school, one, that's the demographic it's going after, therefore its characters are in high school for relatability. But also because it is about so many, like, adolescent trials, things that you only really, like, come up against in high school when that shit matters. Because when you're an adult, so much of it doesn't matter, but, like, the emotional stakes are still there, you know? So, like, the whole thing with, like, Okaroon and Momo, like, and when Gigi joins the group and stuff, and Okaroon's kind of, like, jealous. He's a little jealous of Gigi because him and Momo are such good friends, but Okaroon is also, he's not admitting to himself that he likes Momo just yet, but also, like, Gigi is such a genuinely good person that he can't be mad at him. And it's like, I don't know. And of course there are the characters that, like, they're getting naked often, or over the course of a battle they get naked or whatever. Well, not naked, but it's like, but, like, it takes it so goddamn seriously. And it takes, like when the school is invaded by, like, these aliens, and there's water everywhere, and the Loch Ness Monster is there, and, so they're like, hey, if we want to move better in the water, let's take off our clothes. So they do that. And it's just treated perfectly seriously, and there's nothing weird about it, except, you know, occasionally a character would be like, I don't want to have to grab onto your back, we're both in our underwear. And, like, that's where, like, it's only weird when the characters make it weird. And then, once the crisis is over, and, like, they go back to their normal school building, to everyone else, they just suddenly appeared in the hallway in their underwear. And then it's, like, a big awkward, like, oh my gosh, we're in our underwear kind of thing. And it's, like, funny. It's a bit. because it's like, it's treating the situation as the absurdity that it is. So it's that clash of the fantastical and, like, it's the clash of the fantastical, and, like, the excuses authors make to get their characters naked. Like, it clashes that with the real world, like, weirdness that would be if, like, all of a sudden 3 people in the high school hallway were just, like, not wearing clothes, and they're like, wah! You know? Like, that's a totally different thing than gushing over magical girls when inexplicably the, like, villains, monsters tear off the magical girl's clothes. Like, that's not a thing that they do in magical girl anime, because most, and specifically Precure, which, having, like, recently rewatched the first episode of Gushing Over Magical Girls, like, the Tres Magia is supposed to be, like, a Precure team. They have, like, the transformation, it just, the music around them sounds very Precure. And typically in Precure, the girls don't have their clothes ripped off. So, like, it doesn't work in that sense, you know? A recent example of... Oh, Thunder Spear fully charged in Twisted Wonderland. Nice. A recent example of weird anime tropes popping up in video games was Alex from Street Fighter 6. They had him marry his adoptive stepsister and also made her his second cousin for some reason. Cool. That's... But so another example I want to say is the summer Hikaru died. The summer Hikaru died is just genuinely like a fucking piece of art that deserves to be. I'm sure. Well, no, but the head is down, so that's a little okay. I am so certain that I have said this before, and I'll say it again. Like, the summer Hikaru died, the manga should genuinely be, like, in, like, literature school curriculums all over the world. It is such a fucking brilliant story. Holy shit, the tension and the artistry and everything about it is so fucking good. I'm not even kidding, but one of its primary themes is that, like, teenage sexuality, and more specifically, the struggles of being a closeted gay boy in a small town community that very specifically has, like, Christian, like, roots. There's this one fucking brilliant shot of like, Yoshiki, he's, like, out at a summer festival, and he's, like, and he's getting, like, a snack, and this dude, and the snack stall guy is, like, talking to him, and it just has this close-up shot of, like, the guy's cross necklace, and then it cuts back to Yoshiki looking nervous, and it's, like, it's so fucking good. And obviously, a lot of the summer Hikaru died is, like, about that youth sexuality and discovering it, and discovering that, no, it isn't evil for you to be a boy attracted to other boys. That's not evil, that's just natural, but it's been so suppressed. And, like, if some things and that's another thing, in the summer Hikaru died, I got, like, an anonymous ask on Tumblr that was like, oh, like, random off-topic question, disliking a piece of media for its art style is a bad thing. Coworkers have this discussion all the time, and I thought I'd ask while I'm here. Well, I mean, here's the thing. It depends on what you mean by that. Because if you're, like, talking about a series and somebody's like, yeah, I just can't get into it with the art style, like, I feel like that's okay. But to, like, say the entire thing is bad, yes, Faf, you need to watch The Summer Hikaru Died. Holy shit, you are depriving yourself of one of the greatest fucking stories told ever. But somebody on my Tumblr was like, wait, let me see if I can find the ask. 'Cause it was so, like, deeply specific, and I was just like, dude, I don't think you're... I don't know, man. Let's see, wait. In the summer, Hikaru died. God, it's so fucking good. Like, and also there's the parallel and the sort of symbolism of, like, Hikaru, of Yoshiki feeling as if he is a monster for liking boys, and then the literal monster, like, loves him, and it's so... Oh, I'm out of my juice. Yeah, so I got this ask on Tumblr that said, the summer Hikaru died would be better if the queerness the author wants to portray wasn't sexual, considering they're like 16. Kinda gives freak vibes, and the fandom shipping them and writing fan fiction and drawing them are missing the point, or are just happy to be weirdos. You seem, referring to me, oh hi Leaf Blady! You seem like a cool, a normal cool person. Please think about how the show could have been about adults or not eroticized. For example, Yoshiki could have been dealing with asexuality or transness. Being queer doesn't have to be sexual explicitly when your characters are kids. And I'm like... like, it's a coming-of-age story. And sexual desires happen when you come of age. And, like... and I described it like this. I was like, there are erotic and sexual aspects of The Summer Hikaru Died, but the characters are never sexualized in a way that the audience is supposed to take pleasures in. And also just saying something has freak vibes doesn't work as the core argument you have. And especially because, and I found, like an article from the author where they were asked, like, if you could give advice to teenagers who may have feelings similar to Yoshiki, what would you like to share? It's like he grew up in a secluded rural town that has many difficulties. His mother's an outsider, his sister doesn't go to school, his parents fight, and people around him, like, he has concerns about his gender. He's not an unfortunate character, but the protagonist with problems that can be found anywhere. And it's like, it's so good, man. You could definitely say a similar thing about Chainsaw Man, but the fact that Denji as a teen was the point. Exactly! No! Chainsaw Man is incredible because it's this teenage boy who, for one thing, has been stuck in poverty his entire goddamn life and has been selling parts of his body. Like, do we forget that he was wearing an eye patch at the beginning of Chainsaw Man because he literally sold his eye? Like, hey, yo, that's fucked. I know, right? And then this person, like, came back at me with, like, you wouldn't be defending the author so much if you knew about this. Like, this specific story that they wrote. And it was, like, an extremely kind of, like, sexual, like, one-shot story. But it was also very deeply, like, about a juvenile experience. And I was like, look, Anon, if it wasn't for you, I never would have read that, but now I did. Was I uncomfortable? Yes, actually. But considering this author's themes of teenage homosexuality, this feels like a fucking autobiography. What are you talking about? Let's see, where is it? Dang it, I gotta find it. Where? Come on, now I gotta find it again. Oh, wait, was that it? Wait. Oh, yeah. It's like, maybe if you looked up, these boys are in Japanese prep school, which puts them at 12 to 15, and the content is, the motives behind The Summer Hikaru Died are not morally pure. And I'm like, fucking first off, I never defended the author, and I never said anything was morally pure. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, is like, again, like, this could very well be based off lived experiences, and considering that both of the author's works that I've read now have heavy themes of homosexuality, adolescent awkwardness, and developing sexuality, and repressed gay feelings, I am heavily leaning towards the author is gay and struggled with that as a teen, and who am I, a random woman on the internet, to interfere with a personal story? Like, it's like, I don't know, man. It's fucking, so, like, okay, it's, the point of all of this, is to say, like, I am not diametrically opposed to teenage sexuality in media, because that is simply just, like, a fact, you know? That's just kind of a thing that is. But it's all in how it is depicted and portrayed, and all that kind of stuff that is important. And in something like gushing over magical girls, I feel like it's totally valid for somebody to be uncomfortable with the fact that these characters are literal schoolgirls! Woo! And this is not a complaint coming from a fucking Western, like, perspective. Like, these, like, a lot of anime fans need to realize that, like, Japanese women also have problems with this. There are, like, written works by famed Japanese feminists that are like, hey, it's kind of really fucked up how we idealize, like, girlhood and teenagers in this way. Gave me Tumblr flashbacks. Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't fucking know, dude. Oh my god, I've talked for way too long already. I'm trying to work on video stuff. I am very slowly doing, like, that Genshin Durin video because I feel very strongly about that, but I still need to, like, actually finish the fucking conclusion. But then there's also, like, Glitter Force Pretty Cure. I do feel good about my, like, discussion of the show itself and stuff, of, like, you know, going over the episodes and like, talking about the differences or what was taken out and things like that. But then when I get to, like, the, like, analyzing all of it and stuff, that's when I kind of struggle, because oh my god, I have so many topics that I want to discuss. Oh my lord. Oh yeah, no worries, Craydilly. Do you think manhwa has similar issues when it comes to this kind of stuff? I don't read a lot of manhwa, so let me just make sure I have my terms correct here. Manhwa. Yeah, I don't read a lot of manhwa, so I truly cannot speak on it. From what I have heard, it a little bit, it kind of does, yes, but that is an uninformed opinion that definitely doesn't apply to all manhwa. So don't think that like I'm making a definitive stance against it. Like, I'm really not. But, like, talking about Glitter Force, and I want to talk about, like, anime dubbing for a moment. Me staring at my vids and re-editing 8 billion times. Oh, sorry you had to deal with that Anon being weird to you. Dude, no, it's fine. I feel like I handled it pretty alright. Because, I mean, they never came back, and trust me, I've had my fair share of weird anonymous asks on Tumblr.com. But, like, I want to talk about the history of anime dubbing. I have this bit, it's like, and talk about like 4Kids and stuff, because I referenced earlier in the Glitter Force video is like, oh, we've gone back to 4Kids anime dubbing, but the older I get, the more I realize kids today don't know what the fuck 4Kids is. And then I talk about some like Pokemon episodes, and it's like, oh god, how do I like, it's how do I bridge these things together? Because I mean, the ultimate conclusion kind of eventually comes around to Glitter Force being a little racist, not just because it removes it, like, it changes the characters' names to make them more, like, westernized, but also for a bajillion other reasons, one of which being that they removed a lot of episodes just because they're too Japanese, I believe. But also some of those episodes, I don't know, there's this stuff like people say like, oh, it was supposed to air on, Glitter Force was supposed to air on Nickelodeon, and they only had their TV shows be 20 episodes each season, and I'm like, I can't find a goddamn source for that. Like, I know a lot of people theorize it, and I need to put that somewhere in my Glitter Force script. A lot of people theorize that it was supposed to air on Nickelodeon, but I don't have any concrete evidence for it, and therefore I'm not going to say it with confidence, because it very easily could not be true in the slightest. Scenario, how do you respond when a peer asks you about a show you couldn't get into? Just say it's like, oh man, I couldn't really get into it, sorry. Like, that's just kind of all there is to it. People... It's hard to properly explain, but people need to not, like, stake their entire identities on the media that they consume. And I sound like a goddamn hypocrite because I get offended when something that I love is criticized, but the offense comes less from, like, the criticism and more so how, like, what the criticism is and how it is presented, and it's less I'm offended because something I like gets made fun of, and more so I like, don't understand, because to me, like, for a hot minute, it was, like, the cool thing to hate on My Hero Academia, right? And people were like, oh, My Hero Academia is bad, blah, 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 it fell off, Duck is annoying, whatever. That really bothered me, not because I feel personally attacked for liking My Hero Academia, but because I was like, well, I thought the story was really well written, and I thought the art was beautiful as always, and I thought these character arcs were really well done, and I don't understand, but like, people don't want to have that discussion, they just want to say, like, it's bad, and then they don't elaborate, and then they laugh at you for, like, doing a deep analysis on why you think it's cool and good. Holy shit. Like, I don't know. It is also hard. Like, if somebody says this show is terrible and how could anyone ever like it, that is kind of an offense to the people who do like it, because it's basically saying, how are people, because you're sort of implicitly saying people are so stupid that they like something this bad. And that's something I have to be careful of in my Glitter Force thing, because the last thing that I want to do is alienate anybody who grew up with Glitter Force, you know? And I even say, like, one of the reasons that I'm making my Glitter Force video is to explain to the people who grew up with it why so much of the internet has, like, such a visceral reaction to it. It's for multiple reasons, all of which are perfectly valid, but also, if you grew up with it, that's okay too, you know? It certainly is difficult to put into words. You know? I've been yapping so much. Oh my god. But yeah, so it's difficult, man, to fully comprehend the sheer, like, power media has, I guess. I'm frustrated in My Hero Academia, but every time I try to watch a video talking about it is just blind and dumb trash talking it, and that not at all my feelings about it. Yeah, exactly. Like, here's the thing. My Hero Academia does have flaws, okay? It genuinely does. And, like, if people want to point that out, then, like, okay, cool, good. Point it out. Because, like, that's just a fact of life. Media will get criticized. That part is cool and fine and good and cool. But it's deeply frustrating when somebody says, like, oh, it's bad because Deku is annoying. And I'm like, well, firstly, you clearly haven't been paying attention. Boy has been a crybaby since day one, but Deku is not a character who will, like, stop doing anything and start crying and feeling bad for himself. He'll cry while also getting it fucking done. And as somebody who was a big crybaby, who is a big crybaby, like, I like it, and, you know, exactly, yeah, do not tolerate any slander for Izuku Midoriya, because he's a good boy doing his goddamn best. But, for instance, I rewatched another video of mine that was just, like, a short little thing about, like, rambling about, like, different My Hero Academia opinions, and one of them was, like, one of the things I talked about was a lot of people who say the show is sexist, or say the story is sexist. And, like, it definitely is a product of, like, a guy. It is a product of a man. But I don't think that, like, oh, we have to save these female characters from the male author. It's like, no. I like, things could certainly be done better, but I don't think every point of sexism that people, like, point to is equally valid. For instance, looking back on it now, Ochako's crush on Deku, like, was much less, a thing of, oh, like, a way to have the main character be crushed on by a girl, and it was more so about leading Uraraka to the point that she could empathize with Toga. And, like, that was the point of Uraraka's crush on Deku, to help her connect with Himiko Toga. Like, that's the point of that storyline. Yeah, no, it's standard shonen sexism. It's not the worst, but it could be better. Another complaint that people had was like, oh, all the women in the show get brutalized, and I'm just looking directly into the camera, like, and the men don't? Like, dude, Bakugo's heart fucking exploded. Endeavor has, like, his own goddamn problems. Like, dude's, well, especially by the end of the story, he's stuck in a wheelchair. But, like, he had this whole fight that, like, scarred his face and stuff. Todoroki has a scar right off the bat. Deku breaks his goddamn bones every fucking, like, minute and a half. Aizawa loses an eye and also amputates his own fucking leg. Like, I don't know. It sounds like everyone just kind of gets a little fucked up here. And I think part of it was, like, complaining about Midnight and her... I'm sorry, by the way, My Hero Academia spoilers. Midnight and her dying. But, like, I don't see that as, like... I mean, firstly, a lot of fucking characters died. But I don't see that as, like, a woman was violated to advance the plot of a male character's. Like, Midnight was explicitly shown to be, like, a support, like, emotional support for the students of Class A. Her crush was really more in service of her and Toga's arc than Deku, and because of this, I end up shipping the three of them as a poly ship. Based take! Yes! Based as fuck. But, like, it's so, but, like, Midnight dying was less a woman being, like, brutalized to further the development of a man, and more so, like, showing the stakes to these teenagers who unfortunately had to go to war. That's something else that I really love about My Hero Academia too, is that it treats its characters like teenagers. Heroes are not. These are fucking high school students, and the adults around them are constantly like, you are children, we are adults, we will handle this situation. And then the kids don't fucking listen, because why would they? They have superpowers and they're in an anime, of course they're not gonna listen. And then when, like, the war comes around, when things with the League of Villains get so fucking huge that the adults do need the children's help, the kids, like, the adults feel immense shame that they have to ask their students for help in defeating these villains, because it should not be the children's responsibility. It should be on the adults, but they have to stoop down and ask the kids for help. But it's also really fucking smart, because, like, it acknowledges that these are children. It acknowledges that they are still growing and they do not have, like, all the experience that they need, and, like, that they should be sheltered from certain harms. But it also knows that these children are still their own individuals and are competent enough to make their own choices. That is literally, like, so fucking good about My Hero Academia. Oh my fucking god. Like, when All Might met Deku after fighting All For One the first time, not the first time, but, like, in the first time in the show, right? Like, he meets Deku on the beach and fucking punches him in the face, like, how dare you disobey a direct order, like, we had it handled, how dare you, like, put yourself at risk. But then he's immediately like, I'm so fucking proud of you. You got out of a situation without hurting yourself. You, like, helped me, because once Bakugo was out of there, I could go all out. It's like, it's showcasing, like, that these are adults and these are children in dangerous situations, but the adults are aware that, like, certain things are unavoidable and that these kids will do whatever the hell they want, and therefore, like, they must guide them along this path. It's so good! Oh, it's so good! I love My Hero Academia! It's so good! Ah! And the thing with Midnight, too, again, like, I don't know. A lot of people don't like Midnight and say, like, she's kind of weird around the kids, and I'm like, she's not being specifically weird around the kids. Like, she's just weird in general, and that's kind of the whole bit. She's a joke character, and that's totally fine. It's, you know, I don't know. She's funny. That's kind of her, that's her bit. That's her shtick. Just like fucking, I'm trying to think. Who else? What else? I don't know. Midnight's funny. I'd argue the more relevant characters should have been killed off to hold more weight of the casualties this job brings to specifically in the war arc and the ambush arc. That's fair. I do think that killing off one of the teachers is certainly, like, that is still, like, a big shock. And I mean, also, a lot of the teenagers got hurt, too. Like, Jiro lost an ear. Like, that's also her entire fucking quirk, so that must really suck. But I don't know. There's so much with My Hero Academia alone that I could talk about and blab about. And it's like, I fucking love My Hero Academia. I don't know what else to say. It does have issues, though. For instance, the anime especially has issues because they changed so many, like, little things that shouldn't really matter, but oh my fucking god, it does matter. Like, switching around the placement of the like, My Villain Academia arc and the Endeavor, like, training camp when Shoto, Deku, and Bakugo, like, go to intern under Endeavor. Like, they switched those, like, things around, to where, like, it, like, I think it was, they had, oh, I can't remember the order, fuck, but, like, they switched it around, and it kind of messed up the, like, intended flow of it. Not to mention, I love My Villain Academia as like an arc and like an introspection into these characters. But like it's so it's a long time, especially reading the chapters week to week. It's a long time. And if your favorite characters are the heroes, then, I don't know, fuck you, I guess. Like, I don't know, fuck you. It's just, you want to see Izuku Midoriya? See you in a fucking year! Anime people, or people who just, like, buy, who like, buy the full volumes and stuff. The suffering of, like, I don't know. Has anyone ever had a conversation with a peer slow turn into a philosophical debate due to difference in opinion on a piece of anime? I have. I gotta say that the idea of women can't be brutalized in media because that's sexist is sexist. They're like the audience getting mad at Bakugo for taking Ochako seriously. That is so fucking true, dude! Exactly! Although I do understand there are, because it is important to realize that there are, in fact, instances in media where a female character is brutalized or assaulted for purely the sake of a male character's development. That is sexist and fucked up and evil. However, like, it's still, I don't know, because I was thinking about, like, Invincible recently, because, you know, that's the new season airing, yeehaw, yippee-dee, and, I don't know, everything about Adam Eve is kind of interesting to me, because she is both this really cool and confident character, but at the same time, her writing is sort of brought down because she is Mark's girlfriend. She is Invincible's girlfriend. And also the fact that her entire character is like the girl superhero. She's dressed in pink. She has the like female logo on her chest. She named herself Adam Eve after the first woman. It's interesting how so much of her character is so like, I'm the girl, despite the fact that so many other female heroes and other female characters don't get that treatment and are in fact written incredibly. Fucking Debbie Grayson in Invincible, the completely normal human mom, is a fucking powerhouse of a character who takes agency in her own lives despite the fact that everyone around her is physically stronger than her and she is powerless to do anything. But because she has like such a strong personality, she is never brought down to like being a whimpering wife or just a nothing character. She, like, when Angstrom, by the way, spoilers for Invincible, I guess, when Angstrom is like holding Debbie and Oliver hostage to get back at Mark, like, Debbie holds her fucking own against this dude. Not only that, but, like, it doesn't feel like, and she does get, like, her arm broken by him, but it doesn't feel as if that was a decision done just to, like, make Mark suffer and go sicko mode. It, like, we see Debbie, like, in that situation, handling it, and I don't know, because Debbie's writing thus far has been so good, and then it continues to still be good after that moment, it doesn't feel bad, you know? It doesn't feel like she was only written into the story so that she can be hurt to further Mark's character development. The same cannot really be said for Adam Eve, though, because, like, I don't know, I don't know, the whole thing with, like, in the battle with Conquest, like, she gets, like, brutalized, and then, like, let's see, wait. Debbie's character is drastically different, drastically improved from the comic. I have heard. My biggest sorry, I've been going off, I haven't been reading. My biggest frustration with My Hero Academia is definitely unresolved systemic issues in the end that stayed the same, and in my own opinion that Deku's arc had potentially be so much more. So I actually would disagree with you on that, Lily. Because we do see in, like, the epilogue that the characters from, like, UA are, like, putting in systemic change, are trying to fix the world that they were given. Uraraka has, like, a program to, like, something, like, kids with quote-unquote difficult quirks. But, and, like, it seems to be, like, and we see, so, okay. This is not an example of full systemic change, but it is supposed to be a reflection of what the society of this world is moving forward. Is when that one kid with the freaky, like, with, like, the sewn mouth kind of thing, after all the destruction, he's wandering the streets because apparently his family, like, trapped him in their basement, and just some tragic shit that we don't know the full extent of. And the old woman, specifically the same old woman who walked by Shigaraki when he was a child, when he was alone and struggling after intense trauma, like, she, in that time, she said, oh, like, because she was scared of this fucking child, and didn't want to get involved, she said, oh, I'm sure a hero will be by and come help you. But that never happened, and directly because of the inaction of everyone around him, Tomura Shigaraki grew up to be Tomura Shigaraki. So that same woman realizing that, like, I can't just put it all on the heroes to solve my problems, I have to, like, do something to make the world around me a better place, she sees this scary little boy, she sees this scary teenager, and instead of saying, like, oh, I'm sure a hero will come by to help you, she says, hey, it's alright, Grandma's here. And then we see in the epilogue that that same kid goes to UA. He's now becoming a hero. And of course that isn't systemic change, and it would be difficult for a fucking Shonen Jump manga to fully demonstrate how the oppressive systems are completely crumpled and thrown away. But it is supposed to show us that things are changing, without explicitly saying, and the old system was corrupted and whatever. Honestly, that's not the vibe I got on the finale. The only one that's even trying to do something impactful is Ochako, not everyone else. To me, it feels so bleak. I'll say the real issue is lessening the blow of the systemic suffering that Shigaraki suffered, with it being revealed that All For One planned and manipulated his origin. I would disagree with that, just because... And so, Lily, that might be because I read the manga, and I fucking... Oh god, I obsessed over the manga. But, like, I read the manga, and so I actually haven't seen the anime yet. So I don't know how it handles that. But... if that's the vibe you got, like, I'm sorry, dude. That does sound bleak, but it's also important to know that, like, just because we don't see it on screen doesn't mean, like, it doesn't happen. Oh, you read the manga too, that's fair. But, like, well, so that's what I mean by that one scene supposedly, like, being a representation of how things are trying to be different. And just because we don't see it happening on screen doesn't mean that, like, the implications aren't there. Because, like, I don't know, in a superpower society, like, there's always going to be issues. There's always going to be systemic problems and things like... Well, and also we see some of that systemic issues going on with, like, Shoji and stuff. And how when he was a kid, his face was, like, he got a bunch of scars around his mouth because he lived in a rural, like, city. Not in a rural city, in a rural, like, town. And because his quirk, like, was a mutant type, then, like, he was attacked and blamed and called a freak and all that stuff. But, so, like, it's all... I have no idea. It is an agree to disagree type of thing. And maybe it's just because I, in general, tend to have, like, a more optimistic outlook on things. But to me, I really liked My Hero Academia's ending, and I really liked how, it shook out and how everything sort of ended. Do you think what happened to Koshka in Berserk is an example of female suffering? I have not seen Berserk. I have not read Berserk. So I cannot give an opinion on that. I have heard about, like, what happens to her. And I don't know. Because I don't know Berserk. I have heard, though, that Guts is also a victim of sexual abuse. And I don't know. I don't know. I can't give an opinion on that because I do not know the source material. That is definitely... Oh, hello! I cannot read Korean, so I deeply apologize that I cannot read what you are saying. I don't know. There's so much in media, man. It's... Oh, is this spam? Is this a spammer? I don't know. Oh god. This might be... Wait, oh shit. Oh god, wait. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god, don't. Nobody. Oh god, don't. Don't start playing. Oh god. I can't. Oh god, I don't know what that's saying. Can anybody read Korean? Google Translate, help me. God, I'm such a fucking American. Okay, OMG, hi. Okay, it's one message. Hi. Okay. Copy. Hi. Okay, I think they're just saying... So they're just saying hi a lot. Alright, cool. Hi! Yeah, it's just saying hi a lot. Oh, yes. Keep my music playing. Anyway, what were we talking about? I feel like I was just yapping. I'd say sort of technically yes, but what happened to her is such a fundamental piece of Guts' arc and the theme of letting go of vengeance and hatred and towards a path of healing. Okay, cool. Yeah, and exactly, like, that's the kind of thing that requires nuance and such. And if you know me, you know I'm a big fan of nuance, so, there's that. I don't know. It's such a... I need to work on a different part of this, goddammit. I don't know. The world is full of stories. And for the most part, I do believe that all stories... all art has value. There would be very specific pieces of art that don't have, like, any value whatsoever. Don't ask me to name any of them because, I don't know, man. I'm not the fucking arbiter of art. I'm just a person with a drawing program. I'm a person with a drawing program and an art degree. That's about it. I do have an interest in the Blue Reflection collection, just because, and I still need to watch Blue Reflection Ray. I watched a couple of episodes, and what's the name of the person? What person? I have no idea. But, I don't know. But because it's like a AAA game, I'm like a little hesitant to just full on buy it. Just because money. God damn it, there's so many things. I really want to play, How to Date a Magical Girl on stream, because I remember that game being really fucking laughable. And so... I don't know, I want to share that experience and give my own little review of it. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Wait. Come on. I don't know. Yapping. Yay. How long have I been going even? Alright, cool. Hour. That's almost an hour and a half. Cool. Always fun to see people play any of the few Magical Girl games out there. Oh, totally, yeah. This line could work with me. Yeah. I do have, let's see, do I have other Magical Girl games on my Steam? I have this Magical Girl is a Bitch, a magic high school girl. This doesn't really, I haven't been able to get it to work, I don't think, so I can't play that. Magia, etc., which I haven't played in months. Life After Magic. And then How to Date a Magical Girl. I wonder what other, like... You should totally make a Magical Girl visual novel, dude! So, I don't know, man, it's hard. Magical Girl. I'm excited for Magical Girl Witch Trials to be, to get an English translation. I'm just looking at Magical Girl on Steam now. Oh, Lock and Key and Magical Girl Mystery. That I've been following the development of that for a while. Let's see. But like a lot of these are just kind of like gooner games. And that's deeply unfortunate. Yeah, okay. Yeah, ooh. Yeah, we're getting into the succubus stuff, so let's roll back up. I have not played Madoka Magica Portable. Isn't that like an, like a Japanese only game? Let's see, wait, I'm just gonna... I don't know. I don't know how to play the portable, Madoka Magica Portable. This Magical Girl Konoha. Oh, this has a vibe to it. Oh. And it's an RPG Maker thing too. That's, I love RPG Maker games, but like, there's a certain subsect of them that are not, oh, and this one's just a puzzle game with titties. Cool. Let's see. There's Magical Girl Celophonia, which is another RPG Maker thing with titty character sprites. But I don't know. It could be good. Oh, there's Maho Gokuro, which is something that's being developed by a friend of mine. And it's really cool, and people should keep an eye on it, because it's gonna be cool. Magical Girl Noble Rose. Oh, this outfit looks bad already. Oh my god, why are so many of these? There's a fan translation I've been playing that covers almost all the routes. Cool. There's so much. It's cool. Magical Girl Clicker demo. You click? What do you click? Oh, this looks fun. Oh, nope, never mind. There were titties. Like, just straight up boobs. Oh. I want Instars in Time, but all magical girls in my RPG Maker games. True! Oh, man. Oh, my god. Fucking my Instars in Time, but they're magical girl, like, drawings. Shit. I should keep doing those. I never finished Isabeau! Oh, no! Like, I did, magical girl, Sifrin, if it loads. Yeah, there he is. It's just like adding on a couple extra, like, frilly bits. And then there's Meebles and her kind of more magical girly outfit. Oh, and then, fuck, wait, where's Odile? I am proud of Magical Girl Odile. Very heavy, like, pure moonlight vibes here. And, like, giving her, just, everyone has, like, a cool eye, something in their eyes. Like, Sifrin's got a little star on the Act 5 time. Yeehaw. But then the one that I didn't finish was, like, Magical Isabeau. I never finished this. But, and I don't even know why, but I was just trying to... It's hard, man. It's hard. But that's Isabeau's that it's especially hard with, like, the colors. And just, like, the very limited pattern. Also, by the way, here's these two that I made thematic connections to. Don't ask me anything else. I don't know, man. Something, scissors and theater. And time travel. That's what these guys are doing. Theater and time travel. Whatever. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is my... Sifrin hits them with the magical girl beam. The little dangly star that I'm very proud of. Yeah. Yeah, so... I should, like, finish this drawing. Oh my god. Yeah. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh. Here's a Sifrin that I did to cope. I was like, I'm gonna draw how I feel on Sifrin, and then that happened, so, you know. Oh god. Oh, my animatic doodles. Oh god, my animatic. Shit. Oh god, I need to keep doing that. Oh no. Oh, Mirabelle's dress. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Mirabelle in cute dress. Oh, thank you so much. God, that's good. What the fuck? God damn. Anyway. Oh my goodness me. Well, everyone does at least one Sifrin projection drawing after playing. Well, yeah, of course. Yeah. I wonder, wait, wait, file, save as, hand chest. Yeah, just hand chest, hand on chest, whatever. Gestures. Oh god, I haven't touched animate in a hot minute. Let me turn the music off. Boop. Come on, animate, open up. Don't be difficult. Okay, come on. Wow. Oh, God, okay. Stop saying. Let's see, where is it? Let's see, in Stars in Time animation. Let's see. Okay, animate, please respond. Baby's over on my bed, staring. Ah! Oh my god, Mirabelle, right in the front. Cool. So this is a little thing. I know I haven't really eaten all day. Yeah, you should go eat. This is a little thing that I've been... It's like the Madoka Magica opening, but these guys... So it's like... Akiramenai omoi kusinde kokoro tsunageta. And it's... Yeah. Yeah. And, oh god, I fucking... Just redo Odile. Like, okay. I was not happy with how she, like, looked after the sketches at all. Let's see, wait. Oh. No. Oh, yeah. She, like, she just kind of bounces in and out of existence, and then... Bonnie's good. I feel like I could probably do a little better here. Like with them bouncing away. And then... Bon. And then Isabeau. I didn't do a great job, but dudes are not my strong suit, okay? Oh yeah, his face, like, transmogrifies. Like, what is happening? But Sifrin though, I fucked hard with. Like, this, like that? That's good. And then I kind of fucked it a little bit. And then, whoa, meebles. Like, whoa. And just kind of getting the basic motions. Like, it's not supposed to be, like, super smooth or whatever. It's supposed to be, like, a little animatic, not fully animated, but I do too much. And that's how we got here. So, yeah. Oh, wait. Where's... Oh no, my Genshin animations. I've definitely, like, shown these off before. Ow. But, like, that, like, thing I did of, like, fighting Child for the first time and stuff, like, I did record it for, like, fighting Scaramouche and Sumeru, but I never, like, finished it, so I just never, like, did it, but some of them I was this one I did finish, though, like, perfectly.
Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me.
I kicked your mother's ass. It's like, it's a little awkward, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, God. Because I'm just like, no. Let's see, wait. Let's see, where's Cope? Oh, yeah, Cope! I can't fucking draw mecha, nor can I animate it, so this... I'm already doing it! Stay mad! Fucking Cope! I really love me in, like, Kokomi's dress, too. Like, that was a really fun part of this. Just, like, figuring out how to draw myself in these characters' like outfits and how to like play around that. Am I not? Oh fuck, am I? Did I forget? I totally forgot! Oh my god! Nobody told me! Oh my god! Oh my lordy bee. Where is it? 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 Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 not Stream Helper, not Discord, not, what? Where's anime? Firefox, no. Oh no. 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 Damn it. Oh no, it's okay. You don't need to pay attention. Fuck. Why isn't Animate showing up? Streamlabs? Let's see. Okay, okay. Anyway. Yeah! There we go. Whoops. This is what I was showing off previous. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, that, like, so it's them doing the Madoka movie opening thing. And then this, oh my god. Embarrassed.
Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me.
Why do you do that, though?
I kicked your mother's ass.
Just, like, things are now animated. Yes, they are. Wow. And then... Stay mad! Oh. Well, that, yeah. I'm already doing it! Stay mad! Fucking cope! So I do love, like, stay mad, fucking cope. And like, drawing myself... Oh, bad noise. like, in the characters' outfits. Fucking cope! And, like, doing those quick little, like... Oh, where's the audio? Can I, Oh, there it is. And, like, doing, like, these little, like... Boop, ooh, yeah. Like, fucking cope. Let's see. What was... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah! This one fucking... Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Fucking...
Lowly creature, know your place.
Hey, don't speak to her like that!
Your judgment is as your existence. Unsubstantial.
You're unsubstantial! Fuck, I didn't finish. So, like, the bit was, like, I'm just, like, clinging to, like, the robot face and, like, fucking poking at it. It's very cartoony. But this little, it's, like, Paimon. I'm just like, hey, don't speak to her! This is the little, like, my voice. I was like, hey, don't speak to her like that. Oh, sad wiggledy Paimon. Oh, I got a ding
And
ding.
Oz the Porcupine 100 donated $1 through Super Chat.
Aw, thank you so much. That's so sweet. Let's see. Do I have another good one that I, like, did funny, that I did good? Oh, yeah. Oh, this one. Okay. Holy shit! Oh my god, the actual scale is... Oh my god. Holy shit. How... What? Yeah, that was... I did, like... I do like this one. It is very funny. Just, like, the... Let me get rid of the audio. This, like, the very, like... Holy shit! Like... It's very fun to, like, synchronize audio and whatever. It's like... Holy shit! Like, it's... Like, shit! Like, that, like, looking up and then the shit! Like, oh my god. And I need to be more cartoony with my art. It's very fun. And, like, doing this kind of thing, like, this, like, huge exaggeration of, like, okay, normal proportions, and then I get slightly bigger and then kind of rest down is, like... That's funny, because it's comedy, and it's, like, exaggerating, like, the holy shit! It's like, I didn't realize the scale of this, like, it's like, oh. I love doing these little bubbles of, like, oh my god. And yes, there's something really fun about them. And it's like, oh my god, I'm fucked. This is the face of somebody who's like, oh god, fuck. I'm dead. Let's see, what was this one? Oh no, could not seen the memory. Your document may be damaged. No! Oh no. Oh god, Flash is dying. Flash? Hey, buddy? No! Yep, I guess that ish. Yeah, oh, yeah. Loving this animation. Thank you. I need to animate more. Oh no. Oh no. That's so sad. Oh yeah, but then where's the loop? I have so many, like, animations that I never fucking finished. Where is the instars and... Yeah. So, oh yeah. And then I have, like, loop. What? Well, hey, whoa, what? Get out of here. Hey, wait. Oh, wait, no, timeline. There we go. Alright, cool. So I have the loop tree. I was getting some leaves to flutter down. Flash, savior of the universe. Yeah. The loop. The thing that I really hated was, like, you can't even see the intense detail I put into loop. Like, I put all that detail in there, and you can't see it. Ah! And the red lines are just, let's see, where is it? Color ref? Nope, that's color for the tree. Yeah, there we go. It's just, like, the leaves falling. Whee! Yeah. For, like, a very quick shot. And let's see, there was oh, and then I have Mirabelle running. Well, and obviously I have, like, the footage there, but then this tiny Meebles. There she go. And I tried to make sure, like, she had her dress, like, because it seems like she hikes her dress up when she runs. And then, yeah. Let's see, and then Mirabelle running. Yeah, and then, like, Mira flashes, because it's like, and these are all, like, still images, because I wanted it to, like, be, I have a vision, okay? I have a vision in my brain. It's there in my brain. And I need to get it out of my brain and onto the internet. I think that's about all the, I guess, showing off animations that I have. So let's close that. Wow, I don't need to, no, don't save changes. Yep. Nope. I don't need to, yeah, whatever. Yay! Yay! Oh my god. I keep dropping things. I need to fiddle with something if my hand isn't, like, at work, but then I fucking drop it, and then it's like, you know? Yep. Yep. Let's see, because I got to, I'm falling. Because I gotta, Everyone drink some water. I should drink some water. I should also get food, but that's aside the point. God, I'm so in love with my little chibi. It's so cute. Ah ha ha ha. It's me. It's a little me. And it talks when I talk. That's so cute. It's like, ah. Wah. Bop, bop. Bop, bop. I might want to turn off bouncing so that, like, I don't know. No big yawn. Yeehaw. Oh, goodness, pardon me. Yep. Now there is, like, an aspect of like, streaming that feels really lonely to me. Because it used to be something that I only really did with, like, my friends and stuff. And I would, like, play off of them, you know, in whatever game we were doing, or whatever. And, I don't know, it feels... I don't know, and there's a lot of, like, stuff in my life going on it. I don't know. I miss doing that with them. And, I mean, like, I don't know. There certainly is a sense of loneliness. Let's see, is it good? Okay, that's the upper bangs, so... Yeah. What? I don't know, man. I'm yapping. I hope I've yapped some good yap. Well, I need to make a reference sheet for my character instead of just, like, compiling images whenever I get a commission done. Which I've only done once so far, and it was so fucking worth it, and I'm really, really glad I did it. Because I got a commission from Ray Rodriguez, the creator of High Guardian Spice, and it was so cute, and they were so kind. Wait, let's see, can I put it up? No, those are my commissions. It's friend art. Yeah, oh, yeah. So this is the commission that I got from Ray Rodriguez, and it's so cute! It's so stinking cute! It's so cute! Ah! Like, I love this so much. Zooming in is so good. What? Yeah! No, his art's so fucking good. And also, this is just like a personal thing. I love how different everybody who like draws my character does it. Like Ray added some like of the yellow fluff around the gloves and a little frill on the skirt and fluff on the boots, and I really love that while keeping the little heart. It's so cute, the little dumb heart boots. It's so cute. And I was like just so excited when I got that. Oh my god. I have good friends art and such. Ugh. I love when people draw me, and it's so honoring too that like I have a design that people like and people want to draw, and it just makes me feel. It makes me feel a lot. Oh yeah, this is another design somebody did. It's by, let's see, wait, it's by Fallen Crow Karma on Tumblr, and I love all the like details. Like the like the lace down the center is really cute, and so is like the leg garter. Yo, the leg guard and the shoes are so adorable. Like using like previously established colors, and it's just so fun and cute. Oh, Leafy Leaf Bladey. Oh, that's so sweet. Let's see, wait, and what else? I have Pseudo Fool on Tumblr too, who did this, and it's so fucking cute, and I love it so much. Oh my god. And I love all these different styles. I really love, like, the eyes on this one. It's so cute. And I kind of like how the ribbon is more, like, the ribbon on the neck is more, like, centered. It's just, oh god. This also just screams, like, Tumblr style, and I really love that. And then Lychee Juice on Blue Sky did this, and it's so cute. Oh my god. It's so magical, girl. Oh my god. And like the bow on the heart, the little knot, it looks like a heart. That's so cute. I haven't looked at some of this art in a hot minute, so I'm just like discovering things about it. It's so cute. I truly, anytime somebody draws like fan art for me, I am always so deeply touched and honored. It's so cool. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. What? Oh, I flipped myself upside down. Wait. Looking at this again. Doesn't... Okay, now the music's driving me just a little bit insane. So let's, yeah, cool, whatever. Yawning. I don't know, man. Yeah. Sorry, now I'm just looking at YouTube. Yeah. Well, how much would it be for a commission? I could possibly get my Tone Magical Girl OC alongside yours. I need to redo my, commission prices, frankly. I don't know. I definitely have to think about that and sort of redo them. But it's also like, I'm so, with like everything in life. Let's see, I don't know. It's, I don't know. Oh, shoot, no, wait, maybe I should. Can I, oh, dang it, I can't redo. Huh. Something about this looks off that I can't... quite place. Let's see. Oh. Wow. I don't know. How long have I been going? 2 hours. Okay. Yeehaw. I might call that a stream. I'm gonna save this. But yay. Thank you, everyone for coming and chatting. Yay. Happy Easter to everyone. cool. Oh wait, well when it what?